as the hands of the Shuzu business community has suddenly suffered a major commercial attack. So far, the group's valuation is plummeted by 2 billion.
Is in danger and has suffered a fatal attack. Now I need a solution.
Director Jiang's attack has destroyed everything. It is a fatal move for us. We are powerless to resist.
I need countermeasures.
Hello, Miss Jiang. There is a document that needs your signature.
I don't have time to waste on this kind of thing right now. Please wait. Everyone here is born in the elite of Junxing. The top business school has a great reputation. Now the life and death of the group is at stake. The answer you give me is just to step back and wait for death.
Now is the critical period for the world-class Qingjun 1-2 Yonki International to enter the building. First-line groups in various states are striving for cooperation opportunities. Our military victory is the most popular, so we have been jointly suppressed by 3 major groups. This time, we are afraid that we are doomed and unable to recover. Who is Jiang Wanning? Miss Jiang?
How did you get here? And I didn't say not to waste money on this kind of thing.
So what you regard as the general trend is to deal with this low level, crude and full of loopholes. Just like playing house, the business sniper, the chairman of Suzhou Junxing Group, the proud daughter of heaven, actually regards this small trouble as a major trend? Can you do it?
Who gave you the courage to break into the top floor of Junxing and talk so loud and talk so nonsense?
Is it true? I'm just trying to be truthful. I still have an urgent order to send me, and the time is limited. Listen to what I say and remember it well. Give up your long-running number 3 project in Junxing and transfer all existing resources to Huhat's long-running number 7 project. Your problems can be solved easily by...
Talking nonsense? Do you know that Junxing has invested more than 1.5 billion in the number 3 project?
Just by words. You want the whole Wugan building? The field involved in your number 7 project is completely blank. Is also the direction that Skylark International is interested in. It is the best choice for you. As for what achievements you will achieve after singing, I don't need to say more. Qingjun black card and ask the King Army to return to his post. Please return the King Army to his post. Let the King Army return to its post. Get up. Jin Kelly. Hey, it's been 10 years. Yes, Skylark International has entered the place as promised. The Shin family has also issued an order to enter in 7 days. Shuju ordered the Su family of Shuzu to hold a king banquet. I'll pin the Skylark to you as the third son of the Shin family, Qingjun. Yunqi's partner must have Qing's purpose. His subordinates have ordered the general manager of Shuju Yunqi to arrange for someone to send up tens of millions of orders to your wife, Miss Su Qingyu, as the primary partner of Yunqi Group. In this case, when the news is released, you want to build momentum for the Su family? Mrs. Su was once kind to me in the past. I promised him to protect the Su family and King Yu Wu. In the past 5 years, with your secret help, the Su family has flowed from a low-ranking family, but the Su family's background is shallow, and they are not recognized by the upper class. Tonight, the Su family will use Mr. Su's birthday banquet to invite celebrities from Shuzu to promote the name of the Su family. The Su family would think too high of themselves. Without your help, I'm afraid this birthday banquet will be a mess. In the final analysis, it's all about their incompetence. If there was anything they could do, they would have already become a dominant force. Okay, first spread the news about the order, and then give me a generous gift and send it to the murderer's family in the name of the Shin family in the imperial capital. It's time to say goodbye to the past after delivering the last order. Hello? Hello, express delivery. Your express delivery has sent the sapphire.
Sinking pole?
The sapphire. Items have been delivered. Who is he? Who is he? What are you doing in the hotel? How did you know him?
It's me, my husband, Qingjun.
Wants to eat, right? He is in the Su family of Soju. Su Yunzi. He's the vice president of the Shuzu branch of Yunqi International. That's right. We are at different levels. You may not understand that Yunqi International is my first clan in Dasha. It must be attacked by a legendary figure of the Shin family. Looking at the whole world, it is also the leading financial oligarch. And I was appointed by the legendary Qin dynasty, the senior Yunqi in Shuzu. Qin Yu and I are old history. We are just talking about some business here. It's just a problem. This is the first time I heard about being a high-level official. And if there is any problem, it can only be discussed in this hotel suite.
Chen-Chi.
King Yuan, with your status, you are ignorant and narrow-minded. Isn't this normal? Just like you think, can't discuss business issues here? Do you understand? What were you talking about with King? You are the only one who is narrow-minded and ignorant in front of me. As for the discussion issues, how can you be sure that I can't understand?
That's enough, gentlemen. Put away your disgusting thoughts and emotions. Yunzi and I are just talking about cooperation.
Cooperation is okay. But as your husband, do I have the first right to know?
You know what's the use? This is not washing or cooking. We are here. You can help us when it comes to business response and decision making.
I can't say that. After all, he just ran errands and delivered the documents here.
Don't talk about it. I'm sorry about Yunzi's cooperation. Let's talk about it next time. years to integrate into the top level of Shuju is because our Qingyu family is extremely talented and works hard. If we hadn't held him back, his achievements would have been limitless. Mom, stop talking. I'm going to say it! Tonight, I'm just going to let this loser know how much he weighs.
He's going to make a lot of noise in the public. Be decent. Qingjun, I don't want to mess with you tonight. Either you go and sit at the door or get out of the banquet hall immediately. Don't leave me here. People from the Su family are here. Yankee International. To Yankee International, Su Yunzi leads all the celebrities to congratulate Mr. Su. Happy birthday to Mr. Su. Happy birthday to Mr. Su.
Please take a seat.
Thanks to Mr. Su for coming to the Su family tonight. Mr. Su, you're so polite. Jinyu and I are old friends. It happens to be my birthday tonight. I am here this time to celebrate my birthday. The second is to give gifts. Mr. Su, do you know that the Qin family in the imperial capital is the first generation ancestor of the empire? It is said that Xu Ming, the high-ranking CEO of Yankee International, has honored him. Although the Qin family is brilliant, it is only limited to the empire. Among the heroes, the person is the third son of the Qin family who has never truly appeared in this world. It was he who single-handedly supported the world of Yankee International. There is such a person in this world?
Yes, Grandpa, that Skylark Qingjun is the well-deserved legend.
Mr. Su was fortunate enough to have met him, and he personally became a senior executive of Skylark. Today, Skylark entered the country. For King's sake, he asked the Su family for an order worth tens of billions. Maybe he can win the favor of the legend. That is, the future is promising. Now you are gifting tens of billions of orders. This is to give the Su family. It is extremely prosperous. It's not like some people who eat my Su family and use my Su families. Grandpa is still empty-handed on his birthday. It is really shameless. Why are you laughing? I laugh at your ignorance. I don't know how to laugh at his ignorance. What the hell do you mean? You have always been proud of my personal wishes and claim to know me. You have tens of billions of orders, but why have I never seen you before today? If I understand you correctly, that's what you mean. The third young master of the Qin family who is a business legend. He is so awesome. Mr. Su, it seems that Su and I are doing nothing today. It turns out that the famous third young master of the Qin family, Lord Yunkei, is here. Well, I think this tens of billions of orders the Su family doesn't need. That bastard, the third young master, Yunkei Qingjun, the legend of the generation, is also a waste like you. The visitor immediately passed his head to the Qin family. The Imperial Palace. The Qin family presented the Su family with glass, Imperial Green, Ruyi, a cake, Dongzu, a pat of Thompson, a first-grade mansion, a Maybach Lady Hut, and a gold bar, 50 gifts of 10 million. This is really a blessing for my Su family.
Congratulations to the Qin family.
On your birthday, my gift has arrived. Your gift? This is the birthday gift I prepared. Kiyu, I told you today, I will give you the Su family a night of scenery tonight. Now that you have seen Mr. Su, are you satisfied with this gift? Laughing, the gift is clearly from the Qin family of the imperial capital. What does it have to do with you, Shinji? It has nothing to do with me. Yes, if you, Shinji, can afford this gift, why bother living in my Su family for 5 years? In the end, you are just a piece of trash who has accomplished nothing.
So these gifts?
Naturally come from Xu Xiao. Looking at the entire audience, Xu Xiao is the only one who has and is favored by the third son of the Qin family. And You, Shin-Che, have made it clear that you are. You want to pretend too. Do you think that just because your surname is Shin, you can have a few connections with the Shin family? Yeah. What you say makes sense. Shu Xiao has a lot of heart. Mr. Su, you really opened my eyes tonight.
Shin-Che, what are you talking about? Quickly apologize to Grandpa.
It's obviously him. Su Chongye doesn't know the facts. King Ye, is it necessary to shut down Ju-1 first? Is it necessary to do this?
Shin-Che, what about you? When are you going to make trouble?
What's going on with me?
First, you impersonated others of the Shin family, and now you impersonate the young girl from Jun. Do you have any self-knowledge in your heart?
I don't have self-knowledge.
I told you a long time ago not to embarrass yourself at the Su family's birthday, but you are disrespectful. I obviously giving you a chance without any excuse. Why did you let me down again and again?
For this old man who can get on the stage? Please be careful.
If you can even get on the stage, then your Su family is really fillable. Young Director Ru Su family, if I offend you, you can just say why you need to use him to suppress the Su family. I think you have misunderstood that the Su family is short-sighted, ignorant, and incompetent. In another 10 years, we will not be able to reach a height worthy. I am just for when it comes to.
Mr. Zhang, you can't say that. The Su family is now Yinqi International's primary partner and has received gifts from the Shin family. Has become one of the first class in Shuzhou. You can't win without Wang, but he is just a son-in-law. The Shin family can't help but the offending Yunwan was witnessed by all the celebrities present. You, Junsheng, want to protect him tonight? Are you afraid that you're playing with fire and hurting your body?
Then our army wins, which dream came true.
Shin-Che, after all, my Su family still has a relationship with you. But today, Grandpa's birthday, you have joined forces. Outsiders want to only suppress our Su family. My sister has been married to you for 5 years. In vain, this is the reward. Hey, didn't he just threaten that everything the Su family has today must be eliminated by him?
By him? When will our Su family's rise depend on the losers?
Is this the face of your Su family? After they jump upstream?
Gentlemen, tonight you're ashamed of the Su family.
I am ashamed of the Su family.
For the sake of the past, If you offended the Shin family and offended me, I can take care of you. As long as you take these outsiders and everything you own and live here. Leave the Su family. I, Su Kenyi, and the Su family don't need an incompetent, narrow, selfish, and dark man like you. Dismiss Su.
Is incompetent, narrow, selfish and dark, and will only drag down the Su family. Embarrassing. This is me in the eyes of you, Su Qingjun. This is the Su family that I have protected for 5 years.
Enough for Shenzi. The Su family has raised you for 5 years. You have no qualifications or position to accuse the Su family.
Since you, Su Qingjun, and your Su family, everyone is sure that everything you're sitting on now has nothing to do with me. I hope I leave. I hope I take it back. Then I will satisfy you. I will take Xiumeng to the Suju Su family in 3 minutes to cancel the order, take back the gift, and cancel all the rights I gave to the Su family. This is my position. I hope that your Su family will remember what you did today. I will regret it in the future.
What? I regret most of the beginning was that I did not stop the old lady and let you, a freeloader, enter the door of our Su family. It was delayed. Our Kenyu was exactly 5 years ago.
5 years ago, your Su family was in Moli and almost fell out of the family. In such a powerful family, only King Ye, who had just graduated, could barely maintain his important position. At that time, he was struggling and suffered many setbacks. I always took care of him and accompanied him.
Don't put too much credit on your face when you have gone through the truth. You're a cook and washer. What else will you do? Our Su family is in need of a nanny like you.
Shen-Chi, you really work hard for your false self-esteem. But it's a pity. It's my Su family who will kick you out tonight. No matter how much you say, you are just a lost dog. Today, I have served all ties with you. Presumptuous! Hey, Mr. Su. Giant, you really don't know what is good or bad if you take things to this point. Grandpa Kingy will let you go and leave you, but you don't regret it and change. Even more, no wonder Kingy will be disappointed with you.
That's his problem. It's not your turn to question Mr. Shin's ability. Likewise, you don't need your Su family to worry about his thoroughness. I, John Wanning, I'm still here. Tonight, Shuju Army, Shin is willing to advance and retreat together with Mr. Shin.
Shin is willing to advance and retreat together with Mr. Shin.
Shenjin, I know that all your actions tonight are just to prove your dignity to the Su family. But dignity is obtained by your own ability. We will only stand beside him now. Behind your back, you are grandstanding and pretentious. This will only make you more ridiculous. It will only make me look down on you even more.
You are wrong about King Ye and my ability. You cannot estimate. What you think is just your one-sided prejudice. You have never really understood me at all. I don't know what kind of existence you hate. How many imperial edicts? As a man, you don't know what KQ wants. You can't give her what she wants. As a son-in-law, you have dragged down the Su family for 5 years. A white-collar worker like you speaks out again and again. Mr. Su, now that the matter has come to an end, are you still unwilling to disassociate yourself from him? Yes, Grandpa, young Master Su said this. This boy has been going to that tonight to offend the relatives of the Skylark. It is obvious that he is hiding a secret fire and does not meet our Su family's wishes. Ruin our corporation and harm our Su family. You are a treasonous thing. From now on, I will declare my death. It's the Su family. This array is already my Su family's position. I will expel the Su family from tonight. It has nothing to do with our Su family anymore. Yung King Seal Chuming Dao! How can a fiction like
Shudum from Yunki International.
listen to Du Shuji? Is it Really, my grandfather? There's no need to panic. As we all know, the reason why my Su family is able to compete with the upper class is because the family background is thick and rich. The second reason is because Sister Qingjun has outstanding abilities. If he really has the ability to call Director Chu, should be regarded as General Run Qi. Hero Qing is really a legend. Not to mention, the Su family's background is still clear. Sister Yu's ability is based solely on the fact that our Su family can become a good ancestor. However, as of today, my Su family is barely able to step into the Zuyu boss. Is it unreasonable? It's unreasonable. Yunki Qingjun company, a behemoth like Skylark International, can be lifted up with just one hand. But you keep saying that you have protected my Su family for 5 years. Then why didn't our Su family reach the sky? Could it be that my Su family is too incompetent? Support the wall? You Su family, in the past 5 years, my family has accomplished nothing except for the improvement in my self-righteous skills. It is not an exaggeration to say that I am too incompetent to support the wall. As for my identity, I will tell you in person after Qingjun comes. Let Director Chu tell me in person. I really think of myself as Yunki Qingjun. Stop dreaming! Director Qingjun's order tonight is of course for young Master Su, the senior Yunki executive who has obtained the classic Yunki Qingjun, and you have nothing to do with me, Grandpa. Chu Shaoshan is marrying on behalf of Yun tonight. Send cooperation to my Su family, which has also attracted the Shin family's heavy gifts and antiques. My Su family is already taking off, and I will rise to the top of the clouds one day. Su Shao is my Su family's once-in-a-lifetime nobleman. Mr. Su, you are serious. The Su family has its own heritage. With deep Qingjun and outstanding ability, I should be favored by Yun Qi. I am just following the trend. Mr. Su can win the favor of Yun Qi at such a young age. This is really incredible. In this case, the Su family is probably going to surpass Yu Zu and become famous throughout the country. Come on, let's all toast to the Su family. I hope Mr. Su will take care of you in the future. Mr. Su.
Come on, let's raise a toast to the sink. Do you see it? This is a dignity and glory that Su family has gained through ability and accumulation. Only in this way can we be recognized by Director Zhang. There has always been a gap between the Su family and Genshin, but in the future, the Su family's future may not be able to reach the top of the clouds. What happened tonight is remembered by the Su family. What can you do next? Even if there is no Skylark, the army is still victorious. Victory, Vector, and Mr. Shin. Will your Su family personally push Mr. Shin out of the door if there's no longer Skylark? Then what is your Su family?
Without this loser, the Su family still has Xu Shao and I, Sister Qingjun, in the future. My Su family will only become more prosperous, but your Su family has no hope of prosperity in its bones. That's enough! Someone, please suppress this unbridled talk! Stop dirtying Director Chu's eyes! The Su family is so powerful. The Su family is so big and majestic. Bull has arrived. Hurry up and greet.
Chandong, the Skylark CEO has really arrived. Do we still have to go back to the platform? If it really involves us, your years of standing up, Qi Yang, everything except him tonight is irrelevant. Well, welcome to
Mr. Chu, Mr. Chu is here tonight. It is a blessing for our Su family. Our Su family will live up to the expectations of Mr. Chu. The Su family
will be prosperous. The Mr. Chu, you know that our family Kenya is very capable and outstanding. They're a rising star in Suju's business community. has lead our Su family to a higher level with his skills in the future. He will lead our Su family to become the best partner of Skylark.
Can your Su family be outstanding? Today is all due to a good relationship. Mr. Chu said that if it were not for Shu Xiao, my Su family would not be as glorious as it is today. Shu Xiao, Shu Xiao?
Qingjun, shocking. You are very familiar with Mr. Shu, right? But this is This Mr. Shu is a Skylark personally designated by the King Army.
Management, Qingjun King Z. He is nothing but worthy of Qingjun King Z. Get out of the way! This is the CEO of Yun King Army. Meet King Jun, pays homage to the King Army. Come on.
How could it be possible for?
The King Army? He was the King Army?
I never thought that the legendary third son of the Shen family, Yun King Army, would be him.
Are you mistaken? He is clearly a weapon of my Su family. How could he be? So Chongye, it's not your turn to question the identity of your Su family. If Bushi hadn't been protected by the King Army, he would have been expelled from Shuzu earlier. How could he be where is he today? Even this birthday banquet was done by the King Army for your Su family. Otherwise, where would this pool of gas came from? Can you, the Su family, be worthy of just one person from the Su family?
The old man hates for so many years. We have obviously relied on King Yut to come step by step. This long history of celebrities was not that true.
The Su family, or just he, Su Qingye, has neither experience nor means. Where did your Su family become the upper class overnight? It is said that all the Zhu family relied on decades of accumulation of assets over several generations to reach the upper class of society. Why did your Su family become the upper class? You are so confident that Su Qingyu alone can compare with the huge accumulation of other aristocratic families over decades. You think highly of him. But since your Su family is sure that you can enter the upper class with your own strength, I will give you a chance to prove yourself. Starting tonight, all cooperation between Skylark International and the Su family will be terminated. Orders will be cancelled. Gifts will be withdrawn, and all secret help the Skylark International has given to the Su family in the past 5 years will be cancelled. No, it can't be like this. Otherwise, our Su family will be doomed. There is no way that Chudun can do this tonight. It's all a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding?
It's all a misunderstanding. Kiryu, please say a few words, otherwise our Su family will be doomed. Is it important that you are really Hibari Kiyoshi?
It's important.
It's obvious. Tell me your identity. Tell me that you're Hibari Qingjun. The Su family won't embarrass you. I want...
Do you, Su Qingye, believe what I said? Do you, the Su family, believe what I said? I said you were in trouble. I can help you. Did you believe it? I said tonight, I will give. Do you believe that the Su family has enjoyed the night of glory? I said that I protected your Su family for 5 years. Before your Su family became what it is today. I said that Zhu Yunzhe was arrogant. I told you that my identity is incalculable. Do you believe it or not? Shu Jingye, you've never believed me. In your eyes, you are the only one with your arrogance and prejudice. No matter how much I say, I will not produce any consequences. Change even if the facts are right in front of you. Your first reaction is still to question me. What qualifications do you have to accuse me?
No, it's not like this. I just want to...
You want power? You want status? You want the Su family to be in the aristocratic family? Wanting to be admired by thousands of people? That's what your Su family pursues. How could you know how boring this things are in front of my nephew Shin. Things have reached this point, and there is nothing to say.
Don't judge your duties like this. You're also the son-in-law. Why don't we just say it?
Son-in-law said? Don't you say before that I will become more precious without the Su family? Didn't you say without me, Su Qingye's achievements would be even more limitless? Now, I do what you want.
I said that was all a joke. It's really not possible. Not even.
Shinji, how can we get along in the Su family? 5 years after Mrs. Su passed away, what did your Su family do to me? You, Su Chunye, know in your heart that the Su family's kindness to me, Shinji, has been repaid. Remember, it is you, Su Chunye, who wants to drive me, Shinji, out of your Su family's house tonight. I respect your choice. After tonight, I have nothing to do with Shinji and the Su family in Shuzu. No more connections! Chuming, let's go. Yes.
Oh, don't go! Don't go! Don't go! Oh!
The Su family's department turned out to be a legendary human being in the world. The Su family is afraid. No, the true dragon.
This family is really not good.
It is really not possible. I can go back to my mother.
The future of the Su family may not be on top of the clouds. Your Majesty, I have written these words down. I am waiting to see that day.
Ignoring the fact that
the Yunqi King army has protected you for 5 years. You are still just an upper-class family. You are really innocent.
the Su family is afraid of being entangled. Genuine retreats outside the door to see if you do something good tonight. Whoever shuts up is you. You hate them to death. The Su family is here. Mr. Su, you don't really think that useless loser is the Yunqi King army, right? 3 minutes ago, I just received the news that the Yunqi King army and Chudong were on their way to Emperor Jin. My father and the soldiers of Emperor Jin were waiting. What did you say to greet you? Earlier, the King army sent news from Eastern Europe that Miss Ling was back. Well, there was a lot of noise. Zhang Yu is entering tonight. I think she will come to you at all cost. Then he knows that I am in Juju. Is there any news in Juju? My subordinates have completely blocked the news. In the name of cleaning up the trouble for you, I have invited the major families in the imperial capital to confuse the public. But this is a temporary measure after all. I think if Miss Ling stays in the imperial capital for a long time, if I don't find you, I will definitely come to Juju. So let's do this first. I can hide it for a while. That girl, if she really tries to force her way in, you can't stop her. But there is one more thing. I'm about to say, I will stand side by side with you tonight, Chairman Junxing. He is not from Shuju, but from the high province above Shuju. He is the eldest daughter of the Jiang family in High Province. Jiang'an, Ninghai Province. Jiang family. Yunqi Qingjun and Director Chu are on their way to the imperial capital. My father can help. You can prove this falsely. Then you say that today Shinji is a fake? And a fake, but the power of the tiger is fake. The Chu director he recruited is just a deceitful person. As for the Shin family, there is no way he is Yunqi Qingjun.
But tonight, all the famous people in Suju are gathered in the Chenchi of the Su family. There is still such courage in the public eye. He said that he is King Army. If this news spreads, he will not be able to protect himself.
Then I want to ask, have you seen Yunqi Qingjun and Yunqi Chudong?
How can you see it?
Mr. Su, our Su family is upstream of Shuju. How can we have the qualifications to see those two figures? That's right, your Su family is like this, and so are all the celebrities here today. You even ate this. No one here today has seen Skylark Qingjun, so he dared to act recklessly. And I have Skylark Qingjun's imperial decree. If Skylark Qingjun is really here today, how can I not recognize him? So this kid is just pretending. Yes. He lost some face in the hotel this morning. He complained to me and King Yi today. He wanted to gain some face by sensationalizing. Unexpectedly, he was betrayed by Mr. Su. He left the Su family. He had no place to stay, so he kept doing everything, pretending to be a king army. He and outsiders took away the gifts given to the Su family by the Shin family in DJ. As far as I know, those gifts were worth a lot of money, enough for him to squander for a lifetime.
The idea of the Su family, a coward with big ears, is worth over 100 million. Chenchi, do you want to do this?
Sister, when did it happen? You won't still be thinking about your old relationship with that useless loser, right? Tingye, think about it. He has been dragging you down all these years, and today he is embarrassing you in public. What is it about a man like this that deserves your nostalgia?
This wet-eyed wolf has failed us in raising him for 5 years, and yet he has come to work our Su family.
We can't just let it go! We must make that boy pay the price! The top priority is to find a way to save the life of the Su family. If tonight's farce continues, the Su family will only become a laughing stock!
What the old man says is yes.
The doctor's previous order is 20 billion! Mr. Su, don't worry. Although the 10 billion order I brought today was destroyed, your Su family is still an international partner of Skylark International. In 2 days, Skylark International will hold an investment meeting. The 4 major chamber of commerce in China overseas win that order again. At that time, your Su family will be reunited under the witness of all the celebrities in China overseas. Back to the top! Thank you, Mr. Su. Mr. Su, you don't have to be polite. After all, these orders were obtained by King Ye through his own ability. King Ye, don't take what Shinji said today to heart. He is just a clown. That's why he accuses you. Don't worry. Your future is limitless with me. Representatives from the 4 major chamber of commerce will arrive in Shuzhou temporarily assist Yun Hai-chan. King Yi, you can go with me. We can establish a relationship with them in advance.
So Shao fully believes in Arcania, the ability to help Arcania. Mr. Su is the person who should come to the Su family the most. The person who comes to Arcania. Kenya, please agree quickly. Yes, I know very well that one day I will lead the Su family to the Cloud Palace. And you can always stay at the door of the valley. After all, you will be able to stand by my side.
Shinji, Junxing still sent over the equity transfer agreement and the threshold of landscape change. We could take it back. I don't want it. We need to sit down and talk about it. According to the investigation, Junxing chairman Jiang Wanying is indeed Mrs. Lin's daughter. However, Mrs. Lin passed away 3 years ago. It is suspected to be related to the Jiang family's power struggle. Shopkeeper, I feel that Miss Jiang's status in the Jiang family, I'm afraid it's obvious that that's why he came to Shuzhou alone and spent 5 years sending Junxing to the top of Shuzhou's business community. Indeed, he is completely different from Shu Qingye. Miss Jiang is extremely capable. He seems to want to rely on one person's compete with the Jiang family. It's indeed the same as Lin Ye's style in the past. However, after all, the Jiang family is a long established with rich heritage. Even though the military saint is at the top in Shuzhou, it is still not as good as the Jiang family. After all, the military saint has only been established so far, if I remember correctly. The investment fair will be held in a few days. Yes, Skylark International has terminated all corporations. Orders have been cancelled. The purpose of this investment fair is to select high-quality corporation. Fangdu, please give Junxing some care. After all, she is Lin Ye's daughter. Without Lin Ye, Yu Qijing would not be where she is today. Understand that in addition, the 4 major chambers of commerce sent Qin Jingxi, a business tycoon from Shuzhou, as a representative to invite you to think about it. Go to the Sea of Clouds Holy Court for a small gathering. Do you want to go back? Go to the Sea of Clouds Holy Court. Not mean. I have met the King Army And you don't. If you have anything to say, tell me directly. The presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce are working hard to prepare for Skylark before the first investment fair after entering Beijing. The leaders of the 4 major chambers of commerce. Now I have been ordered to book the top floor of Yunhai Pavilion in the holy city of Yunhai in advance. I hope that sir can enjoy it by then. Thank you, Mr. Shen. I would like to thank you very much for accepting my invitation. You must contact King Ji. When you arrive at Yunhai Holy Court tomorrow, King Ji will treat you with great courtesy. Then thank you, Mr. Jiang.
The equity transfer agreement is last forever. Just return them. Those things are nothing to him. So, what should we do if he continues to refuse to accept our kindness? What should we do? He is not the superior Yankee Qingjun. If we get his favor, we can reach the sky in one step. Then we have a 5-year agreement with the Jiang family. So, what do you think we need to win his favor and help? Then, what do you think we need to win his favor and help? Wisdom, power, and status of the Skylark King Army are all at your fingertips. Looking at the military saint, what else deserves his attention? The potential of the military saint and your ability. No matter how the potential, it will not exist Skylark. As for my ability, I don't have much weight in front of him. I hate to admit it, but in the eyes of Hibari Kiyoshi, everything I'm proud of is meaningless. Then, should we just do nothing? Of course not. The opportunity is there. There is no reason to abandon it. Maybe this time, we have to change to a more radical approach. Jean.
Long time no see, my fiancé.
Long time no see, young Master Ken.
This is a bit too alienating. The terms between you and me should not be changed.
Those words are more intimate. I'm afraid young Master Ken lovers will be unhappy if they heard them. Besides, the marriage contract between you and me will be fulfilled.
Those are just insignificant playthings, which are not worthy of you. The Shuju business community, the proudest women's volleyball team, the most amazing pearl of the Jiang family. As for the marriage between you and me, do you think that just finding a Su family deed to impersonate the Yunki Qingjun can stop the marriage between the two families?
I'd like to merit love.
Last night, the Su family in Shuju made a big fuss about the Su family's birthday banquet and killed themselves in front of everyone in the name of Skylark King Army. Were Miss Jiang not there at the time?
Young Master King paid special attention to me.
It's ridiculous that you have gone too far. Everyone knows that Yunki Qingjun has never shown his true face to others. And Qin Xiaoyan is approaching. You want to take this opportunity to pull up a Qin family weapon and let him pretend to be Yunki Qingjun and give me the Qin family's envoy? But you don't know what happened last night. The Yunki King army appeared in the imperial capital and attacked with all the imperial families.
What is it? Is it a lie?
You left Hive province just because you wanted to get out of the control. You want to prove to them that you alone have the capital to compete with the famous families in the military and social affairs. After developing to this point, your ability must be good. If you give it 10 days, you might really create a miracle. But the 5 years period is approaching and you have no time. You can't escape this marriage. The Jiang family can save you. The military saint can save you. You and the Kishi named Shin are the same.
Are you sure, Master Ken?
Of course, the Qin family is stronger than the Jiang family now. The Jiang family will bow their heads when they see me. And you should be obedient and my Qin Shaolin's fiancé. You and I are both. Every family has its benefits.
What the Qin family can give to the Jiang family can also give to the Jiang family. It does not need to urgently prove their worth to the Qin family. Military victory is my own military, the human Jiang family. And the Jiang family will also be mine.
But you have no time, Jiang Wanning. This is your fate. The person you help is up cold Shin Shi, right? This kind of clown can cut off his fever with just one word from me. Instead of relying on this kind of thing to build momentum, it's better to surrender to me earlier and think about it carefully.
Director Dr. Zhang, the Xingxi is a fake and Skylark Qingjun. Qian has no need to speak on this kind of thing. So what should we do? I want to meet again to review it. If possible, I hope you will join the military review as my demand, chosen by Zhang Wan and came back to the Zhang family with me. This Zhang? What are you talking about? He's just a servant of the Su family. He is not the real Yunqi King Army. That's why I need him. He has courage and courage that ordinary people don't have. And military victory can also be the confidence to support him. If a man lives, he will live on the roof and die. It would be really useless if Wu Dingfang doesn't fight. But pretending to be a Yunqi King army is not a trivial matter. After all, who knows what troubles can be worse than marrying the King family and becoming King Shaolin's subordinate than watching the mother's dowry become King Shaolin's dowry tonight, compared with facing monstrous disaster with the Xin family. Even if she ends up dying, it will still be a pleasure.
Tonight, the powerful holders in Hainan province gathered in our Sea of Clouds. Therefore, the entire Sea of Clouds holy court is to prevent random people from breaking in and causing trouble. But don't worry, everyone. You are friends, but you can make an exception and receive us. Of course, there's no need to go overboard. Stay here and wait for a moment. Mr. Su will come over in person.
Thank you, Manager Zhao.
Mr. Su has more face. Sister, I want you to tell me. Anyway, you just broke up with that soft-boiled guy. Why don't you consider Mr. Su?
And the young couple, this Yunqi gives whatever he wants. Not only did he help you, but he also helped us. Unlike the Su family, eats us, uses ours, and harms us in the end. Mom, it's not the time to talk about this now. The white-eyed wolf? Actually, if you did run
To me! Stop if you fart. You are so brave! Now you dare to come here so arrogantly? Why? Is this Yunhai Xingting a place I can't come to? Why don't you act stupid with me here? I tell you the truth, you're pretending. The matter of Yunqi Qingjun and the embezzlement of Zhongli from the Xin family has now been spread. I advise you, Shisham, to return the gravity that belongs to my Su family to me as soon as possible. Otherwise, I will kill you tonight. The four presidents will meet tonight. A big shot doesn't have much time left for you. You have to control your temper. Big shot will treat even the four presidents of the four major congress with great respect when they see him. The four presidents of the congress will treat him well? You said that right? Oh, this is not something you like. Come on in. I pretend to be a Skylark King army. I stole the Xin family's son.
It's good I taught you. Xingqi, we're going to be great. But it turned out that you didn't just eat the trash inside and outside. You were also a white-eyed wolf who ate my Su family. I used you for my Su family, either to impersonate the King army, to ruin our Su family's reputation, and take away our Su family's heavy gifts. You are a beast, and you have no conscience.
Take your dirty hands away. The reason why I took it back is that your Su family is not worthy of my status. How can you be so sure that I am not Hibari Kyokin?
You pretend to be so, but you don't even look in the mirror to see your virtue? Are you still Hibari Kyokin? Do you deserve it?
Your aunt is not guilty of being like this low-life thing. Let me tell you the truth. Xingqi, as for your little tricks, Xu Xiao, Su threw them as early as last night. You really allowed the King army to be far away in the imperial capital. But you...
Xingqi had nothing to do with Su Xiao. Whether I am the King army or not, everyone will know.
At a glance, whether I am the Skylark King army or not, I have to be identified by Su Yunzi. Besides, he is not worthy of my imperial decree. You are still here pretending to be Xingqi. I will tell you, pretending to be a Yunqi King army to steal Xinjianzhong. These two things is not enough to kill you hundreds of times. If you think we report to the Xin family to report you to Yunqi, you, the fake King army, and the fake director, still have a way to live. Hey, let me give you a suggestion. You should report it to Yunqi now. Report it to the Xin family. Say how they cut off my escape route. You don't show off to me here. I advise you to think about it now. Your Su family's escape route. Yunki supports you. The Su family will surely fall apart within 7 days. At that time, all the glory you have gained in the past 5 years will disappear. Madame, did you hear what he was saying? He said that my Su family will fall apart within 7 days and be destroyed overnight.
Damn it! Why should our Su family be destroyed with your mouth?
Yes, if you want your Su family to be destroyed, my mouth is enough. Shinchi, I am telling you the truth. Tonight, the 4 major chambers of commerce in Hainan province has arrived in Suzhou, in the Sea of Clouds Palace. Tomorrow, they will join hands with Skylark International to hold an investment conference to announce the first heavyweight partner after entering the country. That is the president of the 4 major chamber of commerce in Shujai province. Yunhai Palace will be full tonight. Black Cave is no longer open to the outside world, but Shu Xiao can take us in as VIPs to meet with the 4 major chambers of commerce in advance. With this opportunity, the momentum of the Su family will soar straight into the sky. You don't have to stay here with me all the time, mentioning the presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce. Of course, I know they're here tonight, because they are the ones who invited me over tonight to host a banquet for me on the top floor. As for Su Yunzi, if your Su family's biggest reliance now is him, then I advise you not to hug him. I have too much hope to prevent the gap of being too big to accept. The investment fair in the next 2 days can be related to any company, any enterprise, any family, but it has nothing to do with your Su family. You really dare to say anything, and you're not worthy of anything. Let the 4 major chambers of commerce in Haishu entertain you, and you're worthy of being mentioned by Su Xiaosheng. Dare to assert that the investment promotion meeting has nothing to do with my Su family. Where do you get the face? You are not worthy. He is Sun Yunzi.
And you are the entire Su family? Do you know you? What are you talking about? Do you know how ridiculous you are now? Shenchi, how did you become like this? You are
full of empty words.
Have a shallow vision and are dark and cowardly at heart. I am the reason why you have not have a good life.
In the Su family,
For the past 5 years, you have resentments. In your heart, you can try to regain face. Then, why did you make things worse? When it comes to cleaning up, you can hope the Su family will be well. No. No matter what.
the Su family has raised you for 5 years. You are out of control. I hope that the Su family will be well. You have taken care of your Su family for 5 years. For 5 years. Your Su family's birthday banquet did not allow me to sit down. It was your Su family who wanted to expel me out of the house in public. It was your Su family who threatened to destroy me first. Now what qualifications do you have to accuse me?
It wasn't you who spoke rudely to Grandpa first and refused to bow his head. Otherwise, Grandpa would have done this. Would an elder be angry with a junior?
He made rude remarks with nothing. That order was given by me, accepted by me. I did nothing wrong. Why don't you bow your head?
The order and acceptance were both sent by Yunzi. It has nothing to do with you now. Why can't you recognize yourself even though you're still being stubborn?
Even though you're still being stubborn.
What's the point of being so stubborn? The status and gap between us won't change just because you're so stubborn. It will just make you ridiculous. Do you understand?
Sister, he has only had this little success in his life. Shinchi, I advise you to hand over the key points of the Shin family now. Otherwise, I will kill you tonight.
Not bad. If you don't hand over the gift, you can even think about leaving here today.
If you want a gift from the Shin family, the Su family has such a big face.
You!
Listen to what you mean. You will always not hand over the gift today no matter what, right? Yes. To be honest, I have sent that gift back to the Shin family in the imperial capital. If you really want it, you might as well go to the imperial capital and ask for it. You have the kind of...
Shenchi, do you really want the badge of acceptance? Why do you insist on occupying it?
I told you that this place was given to me. Don't you believe Su Yunzi? Without saying anything, you all acquiesce that this is a gift from him. Su Kungyi, do you still have the ability to distinguish right from wrong? Sister, do you hear that? If it can be cashed out, it will be worth over 100 million. with his virtue. He has never seen so much money in 10 lifetimes. How could he be willing to hand it over?
That is not something you can keep on your own. Do you know the consequences of occupying him?
Then don't worry, Mr. Su. No coffin, no tears. Since you insist on seeking death, I will satisfy you today. Mr. Chen, please have some tea. I wonder if the 4 presidents are still satisfied. The 4 presidents are still waiting for me. I am here this time just to remind you of Yun Hai Sheng Teng tonight. To entertain an adult can be said to be a legend. So you must be respectful and don't dare to make any mistakes. If there is any mistake, it is not something you, the general manager of Yun Hai Shen Chen, can afford. Mr. Chen, please don't worry. Gu Yuan is willing to pledge his life. Well, it's best to have some time to arrive. Mr. Shen should be here. If I met you outside, I may not be able to do anything to you. But tonight, presidents for the 4 major chambers of commerce in Haiyan province are gathered herein. The entire court is completely sealed off, and no outsider is allowed to enter. But you, Xinqi, didn't come earlier or later, but you sneaked into the Sea of Clouds Holy Court at this time. Aren't you asking for your own death? Aren't you the irrelevant people here? Aren't we, Xinqi? Aren't we? Xinqi, is it possible that the presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce in Yunhai gathered here to throw a banquet for you, a food delivery guy? Hey, it was really just for a smelly food delivery guy. This banquet is awesome. I see you. Do you think you died too slowly?
Chi, do you have to bring things to this point?
I'm making trouble?
Why didn't you admit your mistake and bow your head? So what if you're just given? It's been 5 years. You have done nothing and achieved nothing. Why do you care about your little self-esteem now? Why do you want to put your life on the line?
You're satisfied? Let me admit my mistake. He's not qualified. Make me bow. He cannot bear it. Let me surrender. He's not worthy of your Su family. And he is not worthy of my life. You can take a good look tonight to see if he has the ability to make my life.
Hey, you white-eyed wolf, and you attack Kenye. This is giving you a chance. Don't be shameless.
I, Shenchi, don't need him to give me a chance. You have such backbone. I want to see you come to me tonight, like I am kneeling down to beg for mercy. Manager Zhao, if I remember correctly, the presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce in Hainan province are gathered here tonight. The holy court of the Sea of Clouds is completely sealed off, and no unrelated people are allowed to enter, right? Yes, the holy court of the Sea of Clouds refuses all visitors tonight. Then why is there still an ignorant person standing here swaggering around? He is
a loser who was kicked out for a Su family. I don't know where I got out.
I don't know where I got in here to do evil. I don't know where I got in. I still want to do evil. Manager Zhao, you don't know. He has been eating and drinking in my Su family for 5 years without any gratitude. He even beat me in return. The Su family held a birthday banquet last night. He teamed up with outsiders to suppress things unscrupulously. Even pretended to be a Skylark King army and robbed my Su family's important enemy. And tonight, he followed us to the pavilion of the Sea of Clouds. It was nothing more than I can't stand the fact that our Su family wants to do something random and deliberately embarrass us. Mr. Zhao, a vicious person like this appears here tonight. Do you think he is suitable? Mr. Gu especially told me that tonight I have distinguished guests in Yunhai Xingting Pavilion. Guard! Shenchi, if you kneel down and beg me for mercy now and hand over the Shin family's heavy gift, maybe I can make you feel better when I'm in a good mood. Then, I'd like to see it. What kind of end can you let me end up with tonight?
Shenchi, even if you insist on going your own way, even if you're the one is embarrassed in the end, you won't take a step back. It's obvious that we were all family before, and no one will make things difficult for you.
I told him to back off. I told him the qualification.
I don't know how to live or die.
You are good enough. Manager Dao, did you hear me? Why don't you do it quickly? I want you to break both of his legs. Make him kneel down and talk to me. Yes, take him down. Wait a minute. What else do you want to say? It is said that I was invited to attend a meeting today. This invitation proves that this is an invitation sent by the presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce in Hainan province. The invitation was especially sent by the 4 presidents. Sanche, I originally thought that you were talking just nonsense when you said that the president of the 4 major chambers of commerce were inviting you to a banquet. I didn't expect that. You had prepared your words in advance and even prepared such a prop. It's really a lot of trouble. But why didn't I remember that I need an invitation letter to come to Yunhai Shengteng? Zhao Zheng, do you have this rule in Yunhai Shengteng? Didn't you hear it? Xinqi, even if you find someone to pretend to be the president of the 4 major chambers of commerce, this invitation has the seals of the 4 major chambers of commerce in Hai province. Is it real or fake? When you open it, you can tell that it is the seal of Hai Province Temple Chamber of Commerce. It's so majestic! Manager Zhao, why don't you open the invitation and check it carefully? What if this loser was kicked out of my Su family? Is actually the distinguished guest entertained by your Yunhai Palace tonight? That would be really great! No need for this kind of waste who eats and drinks. There is absolutely no way that he is the distinguished guest of my Yunhai Palace. What if there really are the seals of the 4 major chambers of commerce in it, but they are fakes, right? Hey, I advise you to think carefully about it. If a lobby manager tore up this invitation, you won't be able to bear the consequences. Manager Zhao, did you hear that? I'm trying to persuade you. No need. It would be a joke. If I listen to what he said, I, Zhao Yu, have been stepped into Zhuzu's upper class society for so many years. A clown is worthy of threatening me? It's not really a threat, it's just a kind reminder. But since you've already torn him apart, there's nothing more to say. You have nothing to say? Go! Go ahead and break his legs! Hey? 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 Mr. Shen, I am Qingjun Zi. You arrive at Yunhai Shengting Hotel now? You are now in the lobby on the first floor of the hotel. But something happened. Your lobby manager, Yunhai Shengting, seems to have some objections to me. Who gave the courage? Mr. Shen, wait. I'll take 5 minutes and go right away. 3 minutes. If you don't calm down in 3 minutes, there's no need to continue tonight's banquet. Yes. What do you think of you? The presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce have called you? Listen, did you hear what Mr. Shen said? Did you hear this? Is this what you, Yunhai Shengpeng, are capable of doing? No! Why don't you come down with me to greet Mr. Shen? Mr. Shen, go now. This phone call is from Chen Qingzi. Chen Qingzi, you're talking about Shuzu, the well-deserved leader of the business world? Chen Qingzi? Mr. Chen is not bad and impudent. Mr. Chen is the #1 person in business in Shuzu. Someone like you can get your hands on it. I think you have a long life tonight. Let me take him down. But only 3. You can wait a few minutes. No wonder you dare to be so rampant. But this is the top 7-star hotel in Shuzu. Yunhai Shengteng, it's not your turn to act wild. Call everyone in the security department over here. Hey, you are overestimating your abilities.
Shen, you are really helpless.
Yo, could you take him down for me? Zhao Yu, you are so brave! Mr. Shen, Mr. Gu, why are you two here? If I hadn't come, how could I have seen you? Zhao Yu did this good thing. Good thing? Mr. Gu, it's tonight. I did something wrong and let the reckless thing sneak into the holy court of Yunhai. But don't worry, I will kick him out immediately. Blind! Mr. Chen, what do you mean? Get out of the way! Mr. Gu, Mr. Chen, get out of Shuzu! Shin Kang and the Holy Court of Yunhai. Gu Yuan pays homage to Mr. Shen.
This?
What's going on? It's obviously Mr. Chen. How can he? Get up. Mr. Shen, please come late. Please punish the general manager of Yunhai Shengteng. Gu Yuan asked Mr. Shen to punish the general manager of Yunhai Shengteng. You are in this random lobby. The manager dared to tear the invitations from the 4 major chambers of commerce in Zhonghai as if they were nothing. He also ordered people to come out and grab me and break my legs. You, the general manager of Yunhai Shengteng, how dare I punish you? You bastard! Mr. Gu! Me! I am Mr. Gu! Do you know what have you done? I followed your instructions! I didn't expect these things to turn out like this! I've had enough! Someone drag him down! And he will be expelled from Yunhai Holy Court today! And announce to High Province that this person will never be hired! But Mr. Gu! You can do this to me! Mr. Gu! Mr. Shen, I am not well received by Yunhai Grand Court tonight. I, Gu Yian, must take the blame and apologize to you. This is our black card. I hope you will accept it. You will be the most distinguished guest of my Yunhai Holy Court. It seems that you don't have the ability to take my life tonight. What? Do you want from Shen Shan's life? I said that I was not qualified to return it. Now you see me and sit on me.
Hey,
Mr. Shen, these people are plotting to understand. Guyan, clean up all the idle personnel for me. It was Mr. Shen who invited people here.
Tomorrow's investment meeting will be attended by Miss Rose.
It is nothing more than watching over a Shuzu family. You are Su Shiyan's son.
We will give him a face.
The manure under the name of your Zhu family is fortunate to be favored by the Xin family and become the home of Shangxiao Gardens. As far as your Su family is concerned, it is also a rare opportunity. You may not be able to reach the sky in one step.
Not bad. Shi Shuoyan has worked hard for so many years. And now he has gained something.
If you have nothing else to do, you can leave.
Yes. Okay, then I will resign first. That gentleman must arrive.
Yes, King Ji just sent a message saying that he has received the gentleman.
We should be there. Hurry up. Please come in. Please come in. It is said that this big shot tonight will treat even these 4 old guys with great kindness. I am lucky enough to be able to do so. Skylark Qingjun is still in DJ. Who else in this world can make these 4 people take this risk? Can I take this opportunity to get acquainted with them? Them!
come on.
What are you doing? Please invite them out. We are Su Yunze, the guest invited by Shu Xiao. Are you sure you want to kick us out? Su Yunze is not bad. He is the eldest son of the Ku family, and he is also the vice president of Shuzu Yunqi, Yu Yunhai Xingshen. No matter how extraordinary your status in Shuzu, you have to give him face. Shu, the eldest son of the Su family. I am the distinguished guest of Yunhai Shengting tonight. He is nothing compared to him. He deserves to be given face by me.
What do you mean?
It's not interesting. Do you want to go on your own? earlier has been awakened. It turns out to be one. Let's put it there first. I wish you a pleasant meal. It seems that I won't be able to see you this time. Look at you and refuse to leave. Could it be that he was looking forward? He could be so respected by several presidents. The juniors could not help but feel longing and a little curious.
But you didn't have the qualifications to paste a person directly.
What the president said was, but that person will also come forward at the investment meeting tomorrow. For your father's sake, we can give you a chance to make your opinion. I'll help you at the investment meeting tomorrow, presidents.
Let's go and borrow these at the tariff beating meeting.
The relationship between the four mortals and that big shot, my Su family, will definitely have a strong connection. My father will be connected with the Shin family in God's capital, and the Shin family will be reused by the Shin family. Su family will rise to the top. It's just around the corner. Hey, Mr. Su, are you out? We were just attacked by Yunhai. How could it be possible that the people in the Holy Court were kicked out? Mr. Shen, let's take a seat. The four major chambers of commerce in Hainan province have met the King Army, but there is no need to call me Mr. Shen so formally.
Then, please take a seat, Mr. Shan.
Please. Take a seat.
Mr. Shen is meeting this time. The main thing is that there will be some matters at the investment promotion meeting. Let's confirm it in advance.
You said this.
I don't know whether Mr. Shen has been optimistic about some companies for cooperation recently.
I think Shuju Junsing is good. What do you think? Shuju Junsing is indeed so. The Shuju director Zhu Jiang is considered to be very capable. He started from scratch at a young age, and it only took him 5 years to reach such a height. It's really good. In that case, we will set Jiang Shen as the primary partner of tomorrow's investment promotion conference.
Look at the 20 billion order.
Let's also make friends with Jun Xing.
The Su family involved.
The Su family.
Understand it.
It seems that the Su family's younger generations wish for us to pay more attention to the Su family tomorrow. If it fails, it will fail. What kind of face does the Su family have? The Su family have? Mr. Chen, I don't know. Before you came, Shelby of the Zhuju Su family came to see a few of us and asked us to pay more attention to the Su family at the investment meeting tomorrow. Mr. Shen, this is the invitation for tomorrow's investment meeting. Please, accept it? Yes, this is the 7 Emperor's post. It symbolizes the unique status in the entire investment fair. The high-level sycamore handmade in the banquet hall was made just for you. It is exclusive to the whole audience. Then, I will accept this book. This book will be next year. What are your plans after the investment fair is over? We will do our best to handle all the matters of Kaoshu Banquet. By then, all the powerful families in the imperial capital will also arrive in Shuju to jointly organize this unprecedented feast. You can, but try not to reveal the emperor that I am here. The news from Shuju is clear.
Yunze, you finally came out.
Oh, how did you get kicked out so well?
It's Shenxi.
Shinchi?
Is the distinguished guest King Yu, who the Yunhai Holy Court will treat with great courtesy.
King Ye, are you kidding me? He's not, just kidding. The culprit who caused us to be blasted out by Yunhai Xinteng tonight is that gentleman. We were waiting for you in the lobby, but we didn't expect that loser to follow us. Then we had some friction. He snatched a gift from the Shin family, and he didn't run away. He is very arrogant now. I don't know what means. He used to make Shin King Z be polite to him. Instead, we let Yunhai Holy Court blast him out.
Yunji? Shenji, he doesn't have any great status.
Uncle, you are worrying too much. Although Shen King Z is the well-deserved business #1 in our Shuzu, he has an affair with Jiang Wanning from Jinshun. It's because Shen Qi borrows Jiang Wanning's power. She really is a wide-eyed wolf. We still want to protect him from time to time in the past few years. I see that he was already been messing around with Jiang Wanning behind your back.
Shenji and Jiang Wanning?
Yes, If he hadn't been missing with Jiang Wanning, why did Jiang Wanning allow Shenxi? He is right. King Yi, you have suffered in the past 5 years. I have already met the big shot that the 4 major chambers of commerce will host tonight. Xu Chao has met.
Yes, he will also attend the investment meeting tomorrow.
The 4 and I will. The big chambers of commerce have already established good relations. Tomorrow when the chamber of commerce opens, the Su family will be taken care by. They will also introduce us to that big shot.
Oh, that's a lot of trouble. Happy birthday.
This is all what I should do. I just want to help King Yi slow down some pressure. After all these years, I have been dragged down by the people closest to me. You should feel tired.
Thank you.
King Yi, we don't have to do such surgery.
Major chambers of commerce. With this post, you can be ranked second at the Chamber of Commerce compared with ordinary invitations. Gaming posts also have a higher chance of being favored.
At the venue are
The invitations at the investment fair different. They can better classify the levels of guests attending the meeting. It's the highest standard invitation that Zhu Xing can get.
I understand, but Miss Jiang, the 5th aunt, should be more than just it's so simple to attend a meeting, right?
As expected of Mr. Shen, this is the share transfer agreement for more than 50% of Zhongsheng. As long as you sign it, you can become Zhongsheng's largest shareholder.
You want me to settle in Junxing? It took you a full 5 years. The market value of the company you built is nearly 100 billion. You just gave it away to an outsider whom you have barely met?
Maybe Mr. Shen can make another choice to
You say.
marry me.
I need a reason.
I think. Please help me get out of an engagement contract, Mr. Shen. During this period, I will try my best to ensure that all risks and losses arising from Mr. Shen's interest, Zhao Wanning.
And Lu Junxing?
I was born in the Zhang family of Hai Province. King Shaolin has engagement, but His purpose is too strong.
I don't like the Qin family in Hainan province. Qin Shaolin.
Came to see me yesterday because he heard about what happened at the Su family's birthday banquet.
It turns out that he thought there was any relationship between you and me. So I came here to warn you.
No, he is afraid. He is afraid that I will break free, change family's restriction, and become uncontrollable. Afraid that an accident may occur and is irreversible. Otherwise, with his character as young Master Ken, there is absolutely no need to come in person. It was just to give me warnings and threats. In a final analysis, he was just using this to cover up his inner uneasiness.
But why is he obsessed with you? As the young master of Ken, the most important thing he lacks should be the Qin family.
The target of the movie. Recently, I have become very close to the Shen family in the imperial capital of the Shen family. However, if I want to gain the attention of the Shen family, it is not enough on my own. So Ken Shaolin has set his sights on me. He has set his sights on the Zhang family. For him, there must be no mistakes in this engagement.
Then how can you be so sure that involving me in this conflict can solve the problem?
On the night of the Su family's birthday party, he heard the news that the gun-kicking army showed up to hand over the money.
Have you heard? It seems that my impersonation of the Skylark King army is about to be exposed.
But the military saint can be your support.
So you're and I are hosting an investment banquet here, and you have been disrespectful to me and even pretended to be a king army to steal the gifts of the Shin family. Have you forgotten that? Shin, the gift from my family is not worthy of me. I should take it back. As for my Skylark International, I don't remember that I have ever offended, and even if I did, so what? Shenchi, you really think no one can cure you? At least you can't. You! Well, I don't need to follow you. This rubbish is wasting time here, since he has done these things, corresponding consequences. But the time is not up. The most important thing for you tonight is to cooperate with Skylark International and get the contract worth 20 billion.
So Shao said.
Yes, I let you go today. We have to go to the investment fair to become Skylark's partner and win that 20 billion order. You only deserve to stand outside and watch. How can you be so sure that I only deserve to stand outside and watch? Zama, what do you mean is that you also want to participate in the conference? It's just you, Shenchi. You don't urinate and take a look at yourself. You are qualified to attend the conference with us. Let's see if you can participate in the investment conference tonight. Depends on personal ability and assets on your name, whether it can be recognized by the 4 major chambers of commerce and Skylark International. Your job interview is nothing more than garbage kicked out by our Sue family. You can even be qualified to wash dishes on your own. Those who are not qualified to enter are the ones who told us that the Sue family will collapse within 7 days. Your time is running out. Moreover, your current capital from enough to support your participation in today's investment fair. I'm good. I'm afraid. Shen-Chi, why don't I beg you again to let my Sue family fall apart? Can't we just wait for 7 days? How about today? Are you sure?
Don't waste your time. Let's get in quickly and don't delay my business.
Okay, take a look at this thing. This is the invitation letter prepared by Mr. Su for our Su family. Our Su family can come to the city at any time, but you will never have a chance to set foot here in your life. Let's go!
It's really. Shen-Chi, you shouldn't come to an occasion like this. If you come here, you are humiliating yourself. But this is okay. Although the process is cruel, it can still make you recognize the reality in yourself.
You are wrong. Su Qingjun should not have come. It is the Su family who did not recognize themselves. The Su family sometimes even has, it may not be useful if you have an invitation letter.
You are still making strong arguments. I'm talking too fast. You are not qualified if the Su family can enter the participate in the meeting. If the Su family, that is the fact, will never be determined by the empty words you said. Change, and you will be able to have the self-knowledge.
I can change it with just one sentence. You can't even imagine it. As for self-knowledge, Qinye, come over. No matter how much you tell him, it's useless. After all, he's not on the same level as us.
You can.
Check it out for yourself. There will be no problem. How about we go in first?
Sorry, you guys have to stop first.
What do you mean?
The invitation letter you issued is invalid.
Who said it is invalid? Are you kidding me?
Yes. How could our invitation letter be invalid?
At the meeting of the 4 major chambers of commerce last night, how could it be possible? What I was holding in my hand was invalid. We also received the news not long ago. The invitations from the Shuju Su family are all invalid. The Shuzu Su family is not qualified to enter tonight. You fart? Why don't I? The Su family. If you're not qualified to enter, you are not qualified. There is no basis for it. If you insist on making trouble here, we don't mind taking some coercive measures. This is not a place for you to run wild. I would like to ask, why the Su family's qualifications were cancelled? Sorry, we are only responsible for executing the problem free.
Why is it like this?
I told you that. It is your Su family who shouldn't come tonight. What? Are you pretending to be here? If you can get into my Su family, you can go in. Don't forget that you don't even have a single card. There is no invitation letter. No one said that I don't have an invitation letter.
Didn't this investment fair invite you?
You are right. This investment fair really invited me. What is the Himing Tai? Himing Tai? What is Himing Tai? The highest level invitation to this investment fair symbolizes the highest recognition for only those with assets exceeding 50 billion are eligible.
How could such a high-level invitation appear in his hands?
Shan-Chi, I don't care what you use. What dirty tricks did you do? Where did you get this name money? I brought this invitation upright. As for where it came from, does it have anything to do with you? Stop fucking farting for me. This crane sword is not at all you. A loser like you are qualified to get it. Are qualified to get it. You went to Chi Yu and were imprisoned in the prison and indifference. Don't look at me with your narrow eyes. I just took this invitation. He didn't have the qualifications to measure me. He didn't have the qualification. How do you qualify to measure you? Huh? You really think you can stand shoulder to shoulder with the 4 major merchants? No. The 4 major merchants in China overseas should respect me and speak loudly. I think you're really looking for that. can sit here.
Why can't he sit here? Young Master Ken is right. Do you have any objections?
Husband? You are getting married?
Yes. Let me introduce him formally. He is my husband, Zhang Waning, Shenchi.
Hello, my name is Sanchi. I said he cannot sit in this position, and he is not worthy. Mr. Ken said to you, Miss Zhang, let him change his position. Change his position? Mr. Xiang, is there a place for such a long-winded person at the investment promotion venue today? Is there any rule written on this investment promotion venue that I can sit down if I'm late? Do you have the right to speak? Shut your mouth, kid. You are not qualified to talk to us. If you insist on saying this, you two are not qualified to talk to me. That is outrageous. Who do you think you are? You dare to speak nonsense here? Young man, I advise you to be self-aware. Don't be ignorant. After all, with your identity, you are not even qualified to enter this venue.
Why is it that there are no two family heads? His words are a bit. He walked into this venue openly and honestly. He also have a set that you can sit in. He can also sit in the same situation as you.
Tonight, the seats in the hall are divided into three. Miss Zhang, don't you know? This is the first and second birthday. Only those who have received the congratulations like me are qualified to sit with us in the sink.
He who came with a congratulatory post.
A little Su family aura. How did this congratulations tomorrow come? You all here know it well, right?
Shenchi is my husband. So John Xing now, it is considered an asset in his name, and he deserves it.
He? Is it worthy? Wan Ning, do you really think that you can win Hemming Iron? Because of the Shuju army victory in your name, you can win in Hemming Iron. Because you are from the Jiang family of Zhonghai? Mister, by marrying him and bringing him in front of me, you just want to disrupt my plan and demonstrate to me that you can escape from my control at any time. But in fact, there is no point in doing so, because a guy like this can get into me. His eyes are not worthy of being my opponent. Qin Shaolin, I can kill him with just one word. And why do you put your hope of getting rid of me on him? If you want to rely on military victory to sit here today, there is no way you can support me. Min Tsai's weight not only requires an estimated asset of more than 50 billion, but also relatively equal status. But he has nothing. There is only one place suitable for him, and that is outside the banquet hall. So get out of here immediately. What Mr. Ken said is right. He has nothing. You don't deserve to be here. Get out now. Only those who are in the high position can stand here. Boy, get out. Don't stand here. I'm so dirty in the eyes of the celebrities and celebrities. You are a despicable person. You don't deserve to be here. Get out. Get out.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. You see? I am not the only one who rejects him. So, after all, you are not even qualified to step into this banquet hall.
Ken Shaolin, you are going too far.
I just teach him to recognize himself and sweep away the trash. By Qin Shaolin, right? You can call Mr. Ken by his name too? Wu Fan, you said you want to overpower me and force me out. If I really walk out from here tonight, can you, Qin Shaolin, bear the price? I am not ashamed to speak out. I, Qin Shaolin, stand here today to represent the Qin family of Zhonghai. First of all, I am one of the few top people in this banquet hall. But today you told me to kick you out. I can't afford the price. If I understand you correctly, you mean that no one can see the entire banquet tonight? Standing next to you, you are the biggest trick in this banquet hall. You understood it right. Even if you are reasonably surrounded tonight, you can't be as good as me. You have such a big tone and don't know whether to live or die. I think you think your life is too long.
Shin, the leader of the Ming family. If you threaten him, you are threatening me. Threatening Zhenxing, threatening the Zhuhai Jing.
Do you really want to protect him?
So what?
Miss Zhang, if you do this, you are not afraid of giving Junxing to you and the Zhang family in the future. Will it bring disaster?
Then I, Zhen Wenning, will do it with my strength.
Okay. Those who gathered here tonight are the top celebrities and aristocratic families in Dasha State, even those at the bottom and edge. Look at the entire Shuju. They are high and powerful, and you don't even have the qualification to enter. Where do the unknown people who rely on others for charity come from? I dare you to act wild here openly. I am the biggest reliance. Then, I may disappoint you. The 7 yellow irons you mentioned are here with me. The 7 yellow irons are here. How is this possible? Now let me ask everyone present whether I, Qingjun, am qualified to be ranked. It's impossible to do it. It's impossible. You can't do it. How could a weak person from the Xu family choose you? Have the 7 Emperors Iron. The 4 presidents of the 7 Emperors Iron were so high-minded. How could they hand over this unique 7th Emperor Iron to such a person who has no distinction? 7th Emperor's Iron in his hands was probably not made. It's true that this kid even dares to forge a black card with golden bird pattern. It's not surprising that he prepared a fried chicken king card. Tonight, we will never let him sit on the Wutong handicraft. Otherwise, it will be a naked humiliation to us. To humiliate him and ask him to do this is absolutely impossible.
Absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible.
It's not. It's absolutely possible that Mr. Shen is holding the real 7 yellow irons. There is no possibility of forgery. It's true 7 yellow iron. I, Ken Shaolin, don't believe it unless you, Qin Kingzi, can produce irrefutable evidence to prove that the 7 yellow irons will be difficult to convince the public. Yes, I, Shang Yongtang, don't believe it either. Also don't believe Xing Ping's invitation. Prove this invitation. Just because he can't be the 7th Emperor, it is because he immediately handed it over to Mr. Shen. The 7th Emperor's post is proud of Mr. Shen. Even if there is no such high ranking, Wutong had made 7 Emperor's post. It still belongs to Mr. Shen. There is no need to state that. The 7th Emperor's post is proud of him. It's a joke. Who is he? He is just a clown. How dare you disrespect? Me, Mr. Shen, Ken Shaolin was born in the Zonghai family and is now the head of the Zonghai family. Throughout Zonghai, who does not know my status? Look, you are just trying to cover up and want to bring trouble to the venue. No, it is you and I who are causing trouble to the venue. It's me, huh? You openly stand up for him and admit that the 7 yellow irons in his hands are real. Not only do you want to send him to Wutong Handicraft, but you also want to make all of us. I would like to ask everyone here, who can allow such a thing to be placed in our heads? The same family of Zonghai does not accept it. The Ming family of Zonghai does not accept it. Li family of Zhuyu does not accept it. Son family of Zhuyu does not accept it.
Don't accept it. Don't accept it. Don't accept it.
You are guilty of the following. The one who is guilty of the above is you. If it weren't for the sake of the 4 presidents, if it weren't for the fact that this is a weak state, you are nothing. You would be worthy of being a clown. Mr. Ken is right in front of me. Ken Kingzi, your uncle. Don't you really think that we can't do anything to you? When the presidents of the 4 major chambers have come, none of you can escape. Who said I want to escape? I will put my words here today. The presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce in Zonghai, in front of Senchi, and only bow our heads and bow their heads. I am a good boy who bows his head and bow his head. Remember every word you say tonight. I'm waiting to see you doomed. I can't wait to see what I can do tonight.
You're a bit unexpected.
I'm worried that Lucy's stabbing will be too big and it will be out of control. Are you afraid?
No, I said that if there is any unstoppable disaster, I will face it calmly with you. I will definitely die tonight. No matter what happens to me, after the teaching, you will be by your side.
So there is no need to worry. None of them can move tonight. Our investment fair is about to start. The time left for you is almost over. The 4 presidents of the 4 major chambers of commerce in China overseas have reached. The 4 presidents. This boy's life is at stake. It's time to end. Jiang Wanning, the choice you made this time is really stupid. Zonghai New Shaolin welcomes the 4 presidents.
Welcome to the 4 presidents.
What's the matter? President Zhu, a fly that doesn't know whether to live or die, has wandered into the bidding party tonight. Fly? It's good. He was standing there. The investment fair was supposed to be a grand event for celebrities from my family to compete for glory. However, The Su family's momentum stood in the field with a humble body and accent, arbitrarily waiting for celebrities from aristocratic families and standing qualifications. So, when they arrive today, there is no distinction between superiority and inferiority. Huh. The inferior is guilty of superior. Not only that, he also forced Jin Ki-yun Wen and Blackheart in an attempt to pretend to be Yun K March, pretend to be Yun K King Army. After being exposed by us, he took out the forged Shavan Emperor's post and threatened to ascend to a high position to do sycamore crabs. Instead of stopping him, Qin whoever is the arbitrary and technical prisoner of the apartment deserves to pay such a price. Why should he lose? Why should we wait? If you invade them, you will kill us all. This is forbidden to him. As you said earlier, your crime is unforgivable and should be punished. It is enough that your Zhou family will be wiped out. I don't believe the President Zhu. Although my Zhonghai Qin family is not a large chamber of commerce, I, Zhonghai, am also an outsider. Behind me, I have the imperial capital, Qin family, the first clan in Dasha. Why can't you make our Qin family wipe out? Even if my Qin family is not good as him, don't you take the imperial capital Qin family behind me lightly? Yes, the 4 presidents of our Zhonghai family may still have shortcomings, but the Qin family, looking at the entire building, who dares to ignore the Ming Xiang family and the Qin family are close friends, well aware of the relationship between the Qin family and the Xin family. The 4 presidents are trying to embarrass me tonight because of him. Qingjun is afraid that the Xin family in the imperial capital cannot explain it. You are a little overconfident. The President Zhu can give it a try. After trying to destroy our Qin family, we will see if the 4 major chambers of commerce can withstand the accountability of the Xin family of the Qing dynasty. Boy, you can win the support of the 4 major. You do have arrogant capital, but you want to be my opponent? It's not even close. I have the Shin family of the Imperial Capital as my support. I can still reach the Skylark International, Skylark King Army. And if you only have the support of the 4 major chambers of commerce, huh? You have no qualifications to fight me. Do you know who you are talking to? Who told you? What I rely on are the 4 major chambers of commerce. Is there any unknown powerful force besides the 4 major chambers of commerce that can resonate with the Shin family, the #1 family? I said that I am the biggest rely on this world. What do you mean? You alone can compare with the Shin family, the #1 family in Great Sha. You're right. You all heard him say that he alone can compare with the #1 princess in my college. Extremely arrogant. Watch what the 4 presidents do tonight in your face. We can apologize to him to resolve the grudges. If we have to bow our heads and apologize to him, it will be difficult for us to forgive him, obey his orders, and it is absolutely impossible to kill him. Yes, we can apologize, but for an arrogant person like him, bowing his head and apologizing, and we will kill him. I think we will have a long time together in the future. About everything you want to know, I will tell you slowly in the future.
Sir, don't be impatient early.
Of course, I, Qingjun, am happy to accompany.
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!